If there is one thing that matters most in this world, then it is power. Power does not mean just the power of chair or money. Power means keeping yourself under control in any situation and not letting others agree to your terms without speaking. But how does all this happen? Most people become a part of the game, but there are some people who make the game. This book, The 48 Losses of Power by Robert Greene, is the book of those people. Every law here is a weapon, and it will teach you how to win the game smartly, wisely, and peacefully. Now the question is, are you also ready to understand the game? Law number 1. Never be smarter than your boss. This is the most common but most ignored rule in the world. Never appear smarter than your boss or someone who is above you. If you are very talented and your skills are seen to be higher than that of the boss, then the boss may get scared. He will feel that you are a threat to his position. In such a situation he will try to stop you or will push you away. That is why always show your talent. Show less and let them shine. If they ever feel that you have embraced them or tried to look above them, they can bring you down. Real power is when you hide your talent and make others feel like superstars. Only then you will win the game. Law number 2. Never express your intentions. Never tell others what you are thinking or planning. If everyone knows your intentions in advance, then people will make preparations in advance to stop you. But if you keep your plans secret, then people will not understand what you are going to do. Due to this, you will always be one step ahead. People will not be able to understand you and you will play your game silently. If you keep everything in the open, then people will take advantage of you or play tricks against you. So, be innocent in your words but vicious in your thinking. This is a big rule of power. Do not show your true intentions to anyone unless necessary. Law number 3. Always be more wanted than others if you are friendly to people. If you want something, whether it is favors, support, or any kind of help, then first make them realize your need. Make them feel that you are necessary for them. As long as people believe that you can be of use to them or are beneficial to them, they will keep supporting you. As soon as they feel that you are no longer of any use to them, they will leave you aside. That's why always maintain your value. Make yourself a resource that people find necessary, whether it is your knowledge, skills, or network. Always keep what is needed by others. Only those who remain necessary to others survive in the world. Law number 4. Always maintain your importance. Let people stay away from you so that they like you more. When you are around everyone all the time, people start taking your value for granted. But when you keep a little gap, keep yourself a little exclusive, then people understand your value more. Distance creates demand only if you say yes every time. If you have time available, people will not let you down. Make your presence a luxury. Meet only occasionally, but when you do, leave such an impact that people remember your presence. Power goes to those who control their presence. Be neither too far away that people forget nor so close that your importance diminishes. Creating balance is the real power. Law number 5. A lot depends on how you look. Always impress. Perception is the only thing in the world. The reality is that people understand you the way you look, speak, and present yourself, so always work on your image. Whenever you go in front of someone, wear, speak, and behave in such a way that people are impressed. Never show yourself lightly. When you look powerful, people feel powerful with you. Your dressing, your body language, and your attitude all increase your influence. Remember, just being capable is not enough to be seen. It is also important that no matter how good you are, if you appear dull, people will ignore you. That is why present yourself like a brand, strong, confident, and classy. Law number 6. Attract attention in every situation. It does not matter whether it is negative or positive. In this world, what is seen sells. If people do not notice you, then no matter how talented you are, it will not matter. Therefore, it is important to attract attention. By remaining silent, you become invisible. You go and the world forgets you, but if you do something different, be bold, be a little unpredictable, then people start noticing you. It is not necessary that you get praise every time. Sometimes you will get criticism, but you will get attention, and where there is attention, there is power. Make yourself a mystery. Make yourself so personal that people cannot take their eyes off. Don't be average and boring. Either shine or shock. Do it, but always be in the public eye. Law number 7. Get others to work for you but take the credit yourself. If you do everything yourself, you will get tired and get only limited results. Real power comes when you get work done by others and take the credit for it. The wisdom lies in using people's skills, their ideas, and their time as if they are your own resource. Many times people work hard but someone else gets the name for it. This is the power game that people use on the strength of others. Only those who know how to use it can move ahead. Save your energy and use the energy of others for your purpose, but do all this smartly and peacefully so that the other person does not feel that he is being used. This is the real mastery. Law number 8 of power. Influence people with your actions, not with your words. People talk a lot, promise and show big dreams, but the real difference is made only when you do something. The effect of words lasts for some time, but the effect of actions is much deeper. If you just keep talking, then people will take you lightly, but if you remain silent and do something big, then that will become your identity. So say less and do more. When you bring results without telling, both your respect and fear increases in the eyes of people. The noise of action is much louder than the noise of words. Power lies with those people who silently change the game and force others to think. This guy turned out to be something else. Law number 9 is the thinking of others to achieve victory. Understanding what is going on in other people's mind is a great weapon. Power does not come only from physical strength but from mind game. If you understand people's thinking, their needs, their insecurities, and their strategy, then you can guess their next move in advance. Then you are 2 steps ahead of them. When you are able to read someone's thinking, then you can manipulate them, guide them, and also control them. This is the skill of every powerful person. Human beings have this nature. Do not play games with anyone without understanding them. Listen, observe, and then strike. If you learn to read people's thoughts, you will start getting power automatically. Law number 10. Do not trust any person too much. Be careful of your friends. Use your enemies. Often we think that friends will always be with us, but many times in life, the same friends betray you the biggest because they know your weaknesses and sometimes are also jealous. Too much closeness sometimes becomes a risk, whereas if you give him a chance, he will try his best to prove himself so that you trust him because he has to change his image. In the power game, logic is important, not emotions. Relationships have to be made with the mind, not with the heart. It is foolish to trust anyone blindly. Test the behavior of every person and then decide how close to keep him. Make your circle thoughtfully. Law number 11. Don't let people run away from you. Make them dependent if you want people to always be under your control. If they live in the world, make them feel incomplete without you, that is, make them dependent on you in some way or the other, whether it is your skills, your connections, or your thinking. You can control them until they feel that they cannot live without you. If you teach them everything and give you complete freedom from yourself, then one day they may even leave you, so keep a part of your knowledge and power with yourself. Don't give everything to everyone, leave a little gap so that people come to you again and again. This is the real way to power. Make your value so much that people feel incomplete without you. Law number 12. Destroy your enemy completely. It is dangerous to leave half incomplete. If you defeat an enemy, do not leave him incomplete. He can come back again, gather strength, and can harm you. Incomplete victory is sometimes more dangerous because the opponent keeps preparing for revenge inside. If you really want peace, then defeat your enemy completely. Destroy him not only at the level of power, but also at the mental and social level. Make him so weak that he can never get up. Yes, this work has to be done very thoughtfully. Too much cruelty towards someone can also spoil your image, but if the game is serious, then showing mercy is inviting your own defeat. Defeating the enemy incompletely means leaving danger to yourself. Law number 13. Make people dependent on you, only then your control will remain. If you want people to never leave you, then they should do so. Make them feel that you are important to them. Involve yourself in their needs until they feel that their goals, their projects, or their future is better without you. Till the time it is incomplete, they will remain attached to you. This dependence is your power, but if you give complete freedom to someone and teach them everything, then it is possible that tomorrow they may leave you behind or forget you, so always keep yourself needed by them. They will feel that without you they cannot do any work, whether it is at the emotional level or practical. Create dependency and then take control in your hands, only then people will seek you again and again. Law number 14. Use enemies instead of friends. Work with more honesty. It often seems that friends are always the best, but sometimes emotions come into friendship and they spoil the power game. Friends sometimes start thinking about their rights and their focus can also get reduced. Whereas if you associate an enemy with you, then he tries his best to prove himself because he wants to improve his image in your eyes. The enemy's hard work, loyalty, and ambition are stronger because he has a lot to lose. It is wise that how can you take advantage of your old enemies? It is not necessary that every relationship should be from the heart. Relationships made from the mind are powerful. Making an enemy your friend is also the identity of a mastermind. Law number 15. Destroy your enemies completely. Half steps do harm. In the world of power, half-hearted decisions are a big danger. If you have considered someone as your enemy and have had a conflict with him, then do not back down. Incomplete preparation or incomplete answer can make them more powerful and they will rise again. And this time you will come with more preparation, so whenever you fight, it should be such that he cannot even think twice about how to come back, whether it is his influence, reputation, or resources. Break everything, but do this smartly and cleanly, not in open war. Eliminate the enemy with vicious strategy. An incomplete battle can become a bounce back for you at any time, so either do not fight at all and if you have to fight, then move away after finishing it. This is the sign of real power. Law number 16. People. If you are always around everyone, you will be available all the time, then people start taking you lightly. Powerful people keep their presence limited so that when they appear, people pay attention. When you disappear, people miss you. People think about you and your value increases. Keep yourself away from time to time so that people feel your need. This distance makes your image stronger in the minds of people. Excessive presence, familiarity. And familiarity reduces respect. That's why sometimes disappearing is also a strategy to increase your prestige. Don't make yourself available everywhere. Be limited, be powerful. Law number 17. Create drama and thrill in the environment. Avoid predictability. If people start understanding you completely, your every move is predicted in advance, then you start looking boring. Power comes when you become a mystery to people. Have a little unpredictability, a little drama, a little excitement, all this creates a powerful atmosphere around you. When people cannot imagine what next step you will take, they become alert and start respecting you. Being simple and predictable every time makes you look weak. Be a little extra, a little unique so that people wonder every time what new will you do this time. This suspense will become your edge. Remember, people's curiosity and attention makes you powerful, so never be completely yourself. Do not open up, keep some secrets. Law number 18. When you isolate others, you yourself become weak. Many people in life, when they get power, think that they do not need anyone anymore and they isolate themselves from everyone else, but doing this can be your biggest mistake. When you isolate yourself, you get cut off from information support and practical reality. You do not even know what people are thinking about you, what tricks they are playing. It is okay to be alone sometimes, but being completely disconnected makes you weak. Network, connection with people and ground-level knowledge are all your strengths. That is why connect with people. Make alliances but keep that connection under control. Do not run away from the crowd, but learn to manage it. That is the real power. Law number 19. Do not make friends with the wrong person, he can destroy you. In life, everyone has to choose wisely, especially the people around them. Some people seem very nice from outside, but from inside they have fear and jealousy. Or it is full of negativity. When such people come into your life, they have a negative impact on your decision mood and progress. To become powerful, you do not need to connect everyone with yourself, but you need to identify the right people. Stay away from people who bring trouble again and again, are emotionally unstable or get into trouble in everything, because their messed up nature will pull you to one day, no matter how old a person is in the relationship. If he brings trouble, Keeping him close is like shooting yourself in the foot. Law number 20: do not show yourself to be too honest. Never tell everything. Too much honesty in the world often goes against you. People tell you not by your words, but by your actions and yours. You judge by mystery. If you tell everything truthfully and openly, then people will either consider you weak or use the same honesty against you. Keep some things only to yourself. The less you tell, the more powerful you will seem. People respect you more when they feel that they do not know everything about you. There is a 4 in secrecy and there is strength in 4, that is why not every person is capable of knowing everything. That's why be smart, show honesty but in limits and always some. Save what only you know. Law number 21: don't be smarter than others in everything. Don't hurt people's ego. If you start showing yourself as the fastest, smartest, and most capable every time, then people start getting irritated with you. Their ego gets hurt and they start playing tricks against you secretly, hence the wisdom is that you should not always show your brilliance. Sometimes show yourself a little less. Let others shine so that their ego remains happy. A powerful person is the one who keeps himself under control and adjusts himself by understanding the psychology of others. It is not necessary that you win every time. Sometimes give the illusion of victory to others so that they remain comfortable with you. Taking people's ego along with them and leading without insulting them is the real strategy. Law number 22: never take defeat seriously. You can win by surrendering when you are losing in a situation or the opponent is very strong. If you are strong, then it is better to step back a little and surrender rather than clashing, but accepting defeat with strategy does not make you weak but gives you time to plan ahead. Many times people give immediate reaction in anger or ego and lose the entire game, but those who remain silent after seeing the time, give in. Those are the ones who counterattack when the right time comes and win. Taking defeat in a smart way is a strategy and not a weakness when you step back. The other person thinks that he has won, but inside you are preparing for the next move. This is the real power. Staying calm and attacking at the right time. Law number 23: do not work with your hands, get the work done by others and take the credit yourself. If you start doing every work yourself, then people will consider you just a hard-working person, not powerful. But if you get the work done by others and keep the results in your name, then you are considered a mastermind. A powerful person does not tire himself, he uses the skills of others. Uses energy and time. Just as a king himself does not enter the field, similarly, powerful people themselves rarely do any small work, but this work should be done so cleverly that the person in front does not even realize that he is being used. And when you get success, take credit in such a way that everyone feels that it was your thinking and your leadership. Hard work is all in your name. This is the real wisdom of power. Law number 24: behave like a king so that people treat you like a king. In the world, people treat you the way you treat them. If you present yourself small, scared or confused, then people will not take you seriously, but if you present yourself like a king, with confident, disciplined and self-worth, then people will treat you the same. Looking powerful is half the victory. Your body language, the way you speak, the style of taking decisions. There should be royalty in everyone, but not arrogance, but a calm and controlled royal attitude. Always be yours. Set your own values. Don't depend on people. When you keep yourself above, people will not be able to pull you down. This is the vibe that forces people to respect you. Law number 25: learn to reinvent yourself. Change as per your need. Adaptability is the biggest weapon in this world. If you always remain the same, then people will read you and control you, but if you keep reinventing yourself again and again as per the situation, your role, and if you keep changing the image, you will always be ahead in the game. Leaving the old versions behind, adopting a new form, creating a new identity, this is the real power. Whether you have to become soft or look like a strong artist or a businessman, you should know how to mold yourself. The one who is rigid, breaks, and the one who is flexible, what is always left is to update yourself every time, make your own rules and create your own image. This is what makes you stronger than everyone else. Law number 26: keep your victory under control. Never go ahead more than necessary. When you start winning, people often cross the limit in excitement and that becomes the biggest mistake. Trying to move ahead after the victory, showing off too much or wanting to take more control, all these can bring you down. Power is only that which is in balance. Stop after winning thoughtfully. Taking the next step and never being overconfident is the real mastery. Sometimes showing less but knowing more is the strength. Being able to stop yourself after every victory and decide where to stop now will make you powerful in the long run, because the mistakes after the victory often spoil the whole game. Walk carefully. Stay calm and focus on the game. Law number 27. Give people a common belief. Create a movement so that they follow you. They need a purpose in which they can connect themselves. If you show them a strong purpose, a clear vision or a big dream, then they start following you. Just like leaders create a religious movement or mission, in the same way you also create an emotional or ideological framework. In this, people feel that they are a part of something bigger. People are influenced more by emotions than by logic. Give them direction, symbols, give them rituals so that they connect themselves with your mission. Connect emotionally. When people start believing in the system created by you, then you can control both their actions and loyalty. This is the real game of influence. Law number 28. Enter with full confidence. Fear works against you. In this world, people read the energy and certainty inside you. If you do any work with fear or doubt, then people will also doubt your seriousness, but if you do any work with full confidence, and if you do it with boldness, even if it is wrong, still people are impressed. Hesitation shows your weakness and people start taking you lightly. Therefore, even if you are afraid inside, always appear bold on the outside. Keep your words with full confidence. Keep your steps strong so that people feel your presence. Power is given only to those who walk on their path without hesitation. There is a charm in boldness, and that charm is what attracts people towards you. Law number 29. Everything make a plan in advance. Don't leave anything to fate. People with power never leave things casually. They think about every step, every reaction, and every outcome in advance. They plan not just for today but also for the coming weeks and months. This gives them clarity, and the other person can never surprise. If you move without a strategy, you will get stuck in reactions, and then other people will control your decisions, so always keep a blueprint ready. With plan A, plan B and fallback options, the power rests with the one who has already played the game in his mind. Remember, luck helps only those who are prepared. Law number 30. Make things look easy and effortless. Hide hard work. Show magic. The work that looks very smooth and effortless impresses people more. If you show all your hard work, struggle, and tension, then people will think that you have not done anything special, you just worked very hard. But if you do even a difficult thing as if it is very easy, then people feel that there is something special in you, there is some magic. This illusion becomes your strength. Therefore, keep your processes, planning, and hard work behind the scenes. Show only the results in front, and that too without getting tired, without getting nervous. When you do a big work with grace and ease, then people will admire you and understand that you are not an ordinary person, you are special. Law number 31. Always decide your options yourself. Do not let others control you. In two lives, whenever there are two paths in front of you, try to make both the paths created by you. If you choose from options for others, then the power will remain with them. But when you set the options yourself, even if you give the illusion to the other person that he is choosing, in reality you have the control. Just like vicious people make others feel that they have chosen a path of their own free will, but that path is already a part of the master plan. Never just react in reaction, always be proactive. Make your own choices in the situation and steer people on the paths that fit your strategy. Law number 32. Play with people's imaginations and desires. Reality seems burdensome. People often run away from reality but prefer to get lost in the world of dreams and expectations. If you can show people something that connects to their hopes, fantasies, and emotions, so they will start following you. They get bored quickly with truth and logic, but if you give them some shiny dream, some hope, some magical session, then they get immersed in it. Therefore, to become powerful, read people's emotions and show them what they want to see and not what is true. Remember, you become a storyteller, the one who adds color to their world. When you sell illusion, then people start considering you as their leader. Law number 33. Identify the weakness of every person. From there you can control him. Every person has some weakness, some fear, some greed, or some emotion which makes him different from the rest. If you listen carefully, look and understand, then you can catch that weakness, and once you catch it, you can make that person dance on your fingers. This weakness does not have to be very big, just enough so that you can trigger it. Some people are hungry for praise, some are hungry for money, some are afraid. Your job is to recognize that emotion of theirs and then through that, make them dance. There will be no need to force anyone to give direction when you learn to pull their inner strings. Law number 34. Behave like a king so that people consider you as such. If you want people to respect you, then first of all learn to value yourself. A king stands out only by his gestures, mannerisms, and the way he speaks. He never shows himself small, nor does he beg in front of anyone. If you consider yourself small or less than others, people will treat you in the same way, but when you present yourself with a royal attitude, with peace, dignity, and control, then people will feel your presence. It is not necessary that you have a kingdom, just your behavior, thinking, and self-respect should be such that people do not dare to take you lightly. Law number 35. Wait for the right time. Never be in a hurry in life. There is a right time for everything. People who are in a hurry all the time often end up making mistakes. A wise person makes time his weapon. He sees things carefully, understands them, and then makes a move at the right moment. If you jump before others, you will either get tired yourself or become the target of others. Patience is needed to master timing, and patience is strength. The person who catches the pulse of time becomes the real master of the game. Sometimes doing nothing is the biggest trick. Remember, the one who can wait is the one who wins. Law no. 36. The things that are trivial. Ignore them. Some people or things are just there to provoke you. If you react to every little thing, people will know how easy it is to control your emotions. One way to become powerful is to leave some things unanswered. By ignoring the people who are trying to bring you down, you can make them even smaller. When you don't answer everything, there is fear in your silence. Giving importance to every little thing weakens your power, so sometimes the biggest victory is that you do not even let the other person realize that he has even touched you. Law number 37. Impress people with grandeur. The world needs appearances. The truth is often boring, but a great presentation grabs people's attention. If you want people to pay attention to what you have to say, then give them a spectacular scene, a scene that will settle in their eyes. Kings and Maharajas were also experts in this art. Big costumes, luxurious palaces, golden swords, this everything was just a means of showing power. Even in today's times, if you associate yourself with a great cause and become a part of a great mission, people will start following you. Every person wants a story, a hero wants to make himself the same. Grandeur is necessary to make an impact. Law no. 38. Don't do what everyone else does. You can never stand out by blending in with the crowd. If you think the same and do what everyone else is doing, then your identity will disappear. To become powerful, it is necessary that you have your own thinking. This does not mean that you should always think contrary to others, but never lose your individuality. People who try to please everyone end up being nobody's business. Sometimes make yourself a little mysterious. Be a little different. People will try to understand your thinking and take you seriously. It is easy to move with the crowd, but standing out from the crowd is the real strength. Law number 35. Wait for the right time. Never be in a hurry in life. There is a right time for everything. It happens that people who are impatient all the time often end up making mistakes. A wise person uses time as his weapon. He sees things carefully, understands them, and then moves at the right moment. If you jump in before others, if you fall, you will either get tired yourself or become a target of others. To master the timing, patience is needed, and patience is strength. The person who catches the pulse of time becomes the real master of the game. Sometimes doing nothing is the biggest trick. Remember, the one who can wait wins. Law number 36. Ignore the trivial things. Some people or things are just there to provoke you. If you react to every small thing, then people will know that how easy it is to control your emotions. One way to become powerful is to leave some things unanswered. By ignoring those who are trying to bring you down, you can make them even smaller. When you don't answer everything, there is fear in your silence. Giving importance to every small thing weakens your power, So sometimes the biggest victory is to not let the person in front of you even realize that he has even touched you. Law number 37. Grandeur. Impress people with this. The world needs show-off. Truth is often boring, but a great presentation grabs people's attention. If you want people to pay attention to what you have to say, then give them a spectacular scene, a scene that will stick in their eyes. King Maharajas were also experts in this art. Big costumes, luxurious palaces, golden swords, all this was just a means of showing power even in today's times. If you associate yourself with some great cause and become a part of some great mission, people will start following you. Every person wants a story, wants a hero. Make yourself the same. Grandeur is necessary to make an impact. Law number 38. Don't do what everyone else does. You can never stand out by blending in with the crowd. If you think the same and do what everyone else is doing, then your identity will be erased. To become powerful, it is important that you have your own thinking. This does not mean that you should think opposite to others all the time, but never let your individuality be lost. Which people you try to please everyone, you end up being nobody's business. Sometimes make yourself a little mysterious. Be a little different. People will try to understand your thinking and will take you seriously. It is easy to move with the crowd, but standing apart from the crowd is the real strength. Law number 39. Keep people confused. Do not show clear intentions. The most powerful people in the world never make their intentions clear. They keep people confused so that the other person can never guess that what is your real objective. When your plans are clearly visible, people start trying to stop them, but if your tricks are hidden in the fog, then people themselves keep getting entangled. This confusion itself becomes your strength. Just like in chess, every move is pre-thought out. Similarly, in life too, you have to be clever. The less people understand your mind, the less will be their control over you. Power is hidden in the fog that you create yourself. Law number 40. Always avoid free things. The real value of the things that are given for free is the highest. The things that are received without hard work have no value, and often there is some trick hidden behind them. Whenever someone is giving something for free without any reason, then understand that there is something wrong. This world runs on transactions. People who look for free in everything, they lose their freedom. Powerful people always achieve things with their hard work and money so that they do not remain under the influence of anyone. Remember, when you invest in yourself, then you invest in others. As you move forward, do not fall prey to cheap things, otherwise it may cost you a lot. Law no. 41. Look different from the one who came before. If you are taking someone's place, whether it is a job or a position, then you cannot just become a copy of him. If you remain the same as he was, then people will never give you a different identity. Every new power has to prove itself different and better. If you do not create a new identity for yourself, then people will judge you only by comparing you with the old one. You will have to show direction, you will have to impress people with your thinking and style. Remember, copyists always lag behind, and only those with different thinking make history. Get out of the shadow of the person who came before you, otherwise you will never be able to shine. Law number 42. Control the movements that flow like water. When a big movement starts, mob revolution, anger or public sentiment has a lot of power. If you just look at it and do nothing, it will take you away too, but if you lead that movement wisely, then the same power will work in your favor. All the leaders who have been successful in history have learned to control big movements. Be it religion, politics, or society, there is someone behind every big change. Mastermind is you do not want to be a part of that flow, but you have to decide the direction of that flow. He who understands the wave becomes its king. Law no. 43. Connect people with your heart, not by force. Power does not come only through fear or command. If people are following you just because they are afraid, then as soon as the fear is removed, they will leave you. But if you win the hearts of people and connect with their emotions, then they will be ready to do everything for you. The impact of emotions is very deep in a good leader. He is the one who instills trust and affection in his people. When people feel that you want their well-being, they sacrifice themselves for you. Loyalty cannot be achieved by force. It comes from the heart. Remember, the one who rules the hearts is the real powerful. Law number 44. Confuse your enemies. Show them a mirror. The simple meaning of this law is that if your enemy or any opponent is troubling you, then instead of confronting him directly, trap him in his own tricks. People often use their own tricks. They are predictable in terms of their habits and reactions. You just do what they do, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they act, that is, become a mirror for them. When they get upset seeing their own style in you, their power will gradually weaken. This shakes their ego, they get entangled in anger, and from here you can easily control them. The real victory is when the other person himself gets caught in his own tricks, and this law teaches you the same art. Law No. 45 of winning by cleverness without direct confrontation. Accept the need for change but implement it slowly. Change is necessary in the world, but people do not like sudden change. If you change things too fast, then people will get scared and oppose you. It is wise that you bring the change slowly and with planning. Respect the old system so that people feel comfortable. If people feel that you are turning everything upside down, then they will turn against you, so keep some parts of the old one and gradually bring something new. Your aim should be that people should understand that change is necessary and they should support you. There is an art in change, and only the one who is expert in this art can last for a long time. Law number 46. Never show your perfection. If you look perfect in everything, then people will start getting jealous of you. It is the nature of human being that he feels insecure in the shadow of others. When you come out as the best all the time, then people will start liking you. You can form groups against you. Appearing a little imperfect. A little humility makes you more human and relatable. You don't have to hide your abilities. You just have to take care that people feel like you. Sometimes even making small mistakes deliberately is a trick. Strength is not that you are the best in everything, but it is knowing when and how much to show. People who shine more than necessary get noticed quickly. Law number 47. Know your limits after victory. When you win, that is the most dangerous time. People in the intoxication of victory often forget their limits and lose everything due to overconfidence. The wisdom is that when you get victory, stop, think and maintain balance. Plan ahead calmly. After every victory, a pause is necessary so that you can reset yourself. People who want more every time turn their own victory into defeat. Control is visible only when you know where to stop. To make your victory last for a long time. The real art is not just winning. Law number 48. Be shapeless like water. If you remain bound to a fixed form all the time, people will understand you and start preparing against you. But if you keep changing, sometimes calm, sometimes fast, sometimes strong, sometimes gentle, then no one will be able to catch you. Be like water, which adapts itself according to its container. This is the biggest strength. Flexibility is the person who knows how to change himself according to the circumstances. Only he who knows how to change himself according to the circumstances remains for a long time. Inert thinking, strict rules and strict attitude can break you, but if you keep flowing, keep molding, then no one can defeat you. The strong one is the one who does not let himself be tied down either by people or by the system. These were 48 laws of power.